right, we are back. We are talking about the Penguin before we get to our main topic, which is horrible horror sequel or trilogies. But first, the Penguin, episode 5, or I like to call it The Adventures of Oz and Sophia. Um, they have literally Sophia Gigante. Look, I was playing it before we went live, and there's a scene that Sophia does, and when she does it, when the mic drops, I seen Navy literally like in the back, like
You were stalking me, sir. Here's how we do it nowadays. I can't even have my own private emotions. You just gonna come out like that.
no, this show from Giddy Up has hit it out the park every single time. Cinematography, acting, makeup, everything.
Yep.
Cast, amazing. Amazing. If you're missing out, please watch it.
Show yo.
Hey, look, I'm getting to it.
Wow.
I promise. I just binge watched like a bunch of anime today, but when I heard that shot when I was here earlier, I started paying attention. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, we called you Sophia. Oh yeah, you definitely Sophia. You
There's a scene when Sophia kisses the back of her uncle's head, and I'm like, if you know any kind of you've ever seen The Godfather or any of these type of
Yeah, you're
that
done.
was it. That was it.
You know what you
Cooked, well done.
Because she said she was like when I got locked up, it was all of your fault. When I got locked up, nobody seen about me. When I got locked up, pop. Like none of y'all are made men except for my uncle here, and she kissed him on the head. I'm like, he done. He cooked. It's right. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Like she already had him in the basement. It's like basically cold.
She had him dang near and puts the lotion on the skin. Like, God dang, you just gonna just let the man freeze?
He was bugging for coming to the table.
He ain't had no choice.
He was trying to survive.
After restraints, I'd have been like,
he thought that he was going to be able to manipulate her, and I don't understand why. After all she did,
not. I'd have put my drawers on and been gone.
Oh,
That part.
Gone.
Facts.
I don't need no socks, no slacks, no shirts, no nothing. I'm not stopping at 7-Eleven. I don't need none of those things. Drawers, gone.
Yes, it's
I'm
good
just saying,
all over us board.
Yeah, you just can't reason with somebody that's been electroshocked like for weeks on end. It's like,
yep.
You can't reason with
The baby cousin off the board school
out in one night without shedding a tear or a knife or anything. Stop it.
No, and she read the police chief. She read him. She said up there, she was like, my whole family died, and you don't have officers on the scene that you came out here? You ain't too concerned. You worried about where your money coming from, maybe, if anything.
You'll still get your money. I was like, damn, just went from being innocent to just stone cold. Just you embrace the hangman. I'll say that one. Say that for a fact.
So Mal said she brought a whole new meaning of blood money, man. Look, she brought that bag out. The first henchman was like, he was hesitant. He grabbed that stack, and she was like, no, go ahead. He was like,
can I get mine off the top without someone else's brains in it? Just kind of hard to put. It was kind of weird to deposit this and explain why half of it is dyed a different color.
That's why I said this goes to show you, pay your employees. You won't wind up dead.
No. This is a good episode that mirrors that, because Oswald did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
He brought a couple of people with him. He said, I said, if I eat, you eat. That's how it's always been.
Yep.
And like they pulled up, like your car's on, your Maserati is done. He was like, end of an era. We start somewhere new.
That part just.
And he looked out for his people. He's been looking out for Victor. He got a soft spot for Victor. Even Victor's like, I messed up. He's like, no, kid, you're good. Don't do it again.
Victor's gonna be trained now.
Yeah,
Think
that's
what?
gonna be.
I don't think he's gonna betray him.
I don't think Vince gonna betray him, but I think he's gonna take a bullet for him.
Yeah,
He's
that's
gonna
what I'm
wind up
thinking.
taking a bullet for him.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
I think Vic is about to crash out on the neighborhood bully in who we saw the last
Oh
episode.
man,
That's
his friend's cousin. Yeah.
Is that who that is?
Yeah, that's his friend's
I didn't
cousin.
remember.
Because when they showed, what was it? Was it the episode before when they showed before what happened in Crown Point, like before the flooding?
Right before the flooding, right?
He didn't know that kid was going to show up because even his father was like, "Is I think his name's Spider or something." He's like, "Is he going to show up?" And he's like, "No, he's not." And he didn't know that kid was showing up because that was his friend's cousin. Thanks, Trey, for the donation.
Happy birthday, sir!
Happy
Trey's
birthday!
birthday today.
Yeah, it is his birthday. Yeah, happy 50th, my guy. Another trip around the sun. So yeah, he definitely like when he seen him, he was like, "Oh God, this dude is here." It was like, "Come on," and it didn't help because Oz's mom, she kind of cleaning him out on stuff, but at the same time, her mind ain't there. He's like, "Come on, we got to go in."
She snapped in and out. She's like, "You are really afraid." It's like, "You are really afraid." I was like, she be having those momentary lapse of being senile and then back to lucid. I was like, "You can get us killed." I'm like, yeah, but you don't.
Val said, "Why did that prison guard think he could kill Clancy Brown's big Kirkin ass?"
That was
listen, you knew Clancy Brown was not gonna die.
No,
he stabbed him. I was like, he ain't falling.
I don't even know why they even tried.
He got him just enough, but it wasn't a killing blow. I'm like, this is Sal Maroney we talking about here. He's just no way he's getting off with that. And so he knew.
Now, I thought he was going to be dead, except when he ran up on him, he said, "This is from Oswald." I was like, that was unnecessary. He gonna survive. That was awful.
It was like he messed it up for everybody.
And if they don't hit the backslide down the wall as they get stabbed, then something's wrong. And he just stood there, just like held the knife. And I was like, "Yeah, he'll be alive." Not only he took the keys, the outfit, and just said, "Well, I'm just gonna leave today."
Right.
Then he calls
if you needed to say something. Vaya con Dios.
So
yeah,
he's like, "I'll send his regards." I'm like, "Dude, why are you saying my name? Shut up!"
It is traditional mob fashion, I says hello, but I'm like, really? You just held the knife? You didn't do multiple stabbings? Did you not learn anything from the prisoners that you service, sir? It's like, you not learned anything. Multiple. You just don't just hold it in there.
I'm like, when he called up Oz and he was just like, "There's nowhere where you can hide." Oz was like, "Shit."
Call your wife.
That was so foul, and I loved it.
Call your wife. See if she answers. Wait, what?
And the way he looked at that phone, he was like, "No, he did not."
I mean, that was a nice little clap back though. If you think about it, it's like, yeah, you thought you killed me. How's your wife doing?
I'm cooked. Say less. Call your wife.
Better call you fricassee because you're cooked, sir. You're cooked.
It's the boldness in Oz before he even knows that the entire family is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Then just the upscaled gaslighting once he realizes he has no competition. Which is this just his leftover crew who has not yet to contact Sophia? Because like one phone call, his whole operation is up in smoke, isn't it?
Yeah. He got to know between the Maronis and the Falcones, because you don't know who's worse, right? You already know Carmine was a bastard. Mm-hmm. We know that. The fact that you took your only daughter and sold her up the river just to save your own ass.
You got her committed. You got her committed to an insane asylum. That's a whole level of diabolical.
Yeah, I just got the leftover.
So do we think? Oh yeah, do we think Johnny Vitti was telling the truth or not about her mom?
Oh, Vitti was telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was telling the truth about her mom, and yet
he's a
here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are.
Because I feel like the Hangman is still. I feel like it's an unrelated person, but it's still somebody out there just doing it easily, letting the cover be taken by the family. And I feel like I want some confirmation of who was doing it, because like we moved on from hanging to just choking these hoes out. Like that's still just a hilarious transition for me. Like in the movie, he just went to full on strangulation. Like, so we didn't care about DNA evidence at all. We just
it's Gotham. It's Gotham. No, they didn't.
He would look him in the eyes. To see the lights go out in your eyes. I just want to just know my hands was just around your throat as the lights went out. Just that kind of
from Timu.
You are so ridiculous, May.
Really, Will?
I mean, the relationship was
Timu.
The relationship was from Timu because Oz tried to grab his bottom chick and was like, "Let's roll." She's like, I'm good over here. You too hot."
Stop.
Yeah, she did. He was hot. He was hot. He said, "After all I did for you," I'm like, "Dude, you're bringing in so much heat. The fact that you're gonna mess up her operation."
But at the same time, she wasn't down though. I was like, when you really think about it, you really wasn't down for the penguin because she goes there and say, I will always be yours, but I'm just gonna hold you back. No, you didn't do it. It's not you, it's me situation. In God. No. I was like, no, she didn't just pull it. It's not me, it's not you, it's me. It's talking about, oh well, you said this wouldn't come back to haunt us. You said, I'm trying to save you now.
No.
You wound up
You saving me from something you put me in. Hell no.
That part. I wouldn't be here put in the position if you had just kept working like you was working. You had to be greedy.
She is very much the God version of Della Reese. She will fight anybody for her girls.
Yeah. I think she's gonna wind up dead in the next episode though.
Yeah, because she's not in there. She's not in it a lot.
Yeah.
But I think that's the one that's going to send Oz to the over to that side.
I think Salvatore might turn around and say eye for an eye and just have her in a weird grotesque situation and be like, "You got mine, so I'm gonna get yours," and that escalates that whole thing.
Wayne Brady style.
Basically, he just I ran out rope. We just moving to the choke. Let's go.
Yeah.
So what's in it? Damn. She probably gonna die, but
I think that she's gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
I see that happening. They just not gonna write her off. The mom will probably die naturally later on.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
somewhere.
And I wouldn't doubt that it probably could happen in the same episode.
She almost burned that down this episode.
I mean, we're not too far off from, what is this, 8 episodes, and this is 6?
Yeah, 5. This was 5. Yeah.
Oh, this is 5. So 3 episodes left.
They're getting a second season. That's for sure. They gonna walk into the next year like, yeah, we're gonna get these Emmys.
This episode, I know they said Pattinson's not in it. I'm just waiting for like a silhouette of Bruce in the cave, like clocking all this shit. Because now I'm at the point I'm like, when did you get involved? Because
what the hell's going on?
I'm glad that he's not.
I don't need him to swoop in and kill anybody. I just need to see him on his in the Batcave on his computer, putting pieces. All right, this is getting to be a bit too much.
See, that's where I think where the Batman is. He's too busy dealing with the remnants of the Joker and the Riddler. Because I think he's still dealing with Arkham, and I think that's where they're trying to say where he is, but not really dealing with the crime families.
Yeah, they're still. Yeah, you forget the city's still reeling from the flood and everything. They're still reeling from that. So there's still fallout from all of that. So he's just he's not really paying attention to no crime family. To him, he's just like, they're crime families. They're wiping each other out. Hell, they're doing my job.
That man about to open an S corp so he can move some money around.
Somebody's gonna press the girl for information because she didn't want to go with Oz, and he had a full Tony Soprano meltdown.
Oh, that's where old boy comes into play. Salvatore hunts her down, and all of a sudden says he aren't you Oz's girl? And of course, I'm nobody's camp. Okay, well, you about to die anyway.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. Yo, the insecurity was crazy.
You said what, man?
I said the insecurity was crazy. He's like, yo, I'm gonna take you somewhere safe. She like, nah, it's too crazy with you right now. He's like, oh, so you fucking somebody else. That's what we're doing now? I'm like, nigga, whoa.
You know who you dated. You know who you dated though.
She kept telling him. She kept telling him like, "Can you relax before this becomes my problem?" And now it might. So if that do come to her, I can easily see her like, "Hey, I'm just trying to run this operation with these girls that all of your families like to partake in. Go that way. Leave me alone." But I don't know. I could see. I don't know if they'll kill her off, but pillow talking and TikTok. Can y'all stop just telling your business to the wrong people? This is how Drake got caught up.
Woo! Pillow talking in TikTok.
Like you a crime family.
They'll get bored otherwise. So
pillow talk in
you're gonna.
It means I actually have to read. I don't know.
We're gonna take back all the crime families. You gonna post this on the internet, my God, for the entire internet to see? Then put the beats on, and then put the beats on, so you don't hear anybody getting shot. Just
that's a prime commercial. Beats by Dre, so good that you can't hear gunfire around you.
You put it on TikTok.
Wait, there was a drive-by. Gosh, these headphones are great.
I'm trying to figure out how you got your back. You got literally your back to the wall as you're getting tattooed. How are you not paranoid?
No survival senses whatsoever. So
oh no.
But between that, posting your location online, you don't hear people shooting, and then you get caught by the kid with the stutter. You earned your fate.
Mm-hmm. Depending on how thin the wall is. Depending on how thin the wall is, you can take a pickaxe and be done with it.
Yes.
Also, the whole
she fired from the ether.
She came in swinging immediately.
That was a mortar shell, okay?
Dark skin and bald. I'm gonna go marry this white pussy. Wait a minute, bald headed dude from Law and Order.
Right.
All right, Tyler said I keep playing. He gonna make another "Why Did I Get Married" movie.
Look, the way that was turning out, I'm actually kind of into it. And I was like, hey.
I'm not gonna lie. If there's a movie series from him that it's like I'm okay with him doing, it's that one. They were not, it's that one. He can make another one.
Actually, was grounded.
As much as that one.
You just give Marcus and his wife a show on BET Plus. We can that's enough for everybody.
I consider the fact how I didn't like how that ended.
That too, but the family, the pass off scene, which I knew something was about to happen. I didn't expect it to go the way it did. And why did you just stand there, lady? Like, I know they probably ran out of money in the budget for you, but that was how it chose to go out.
That's
yet they gotta explain where the rock came from.
The rock.
That too. They gotta explain that for Tyler Perry. But as far as Penguin, lady, you didn't smell all that damn gas?
Nope.
Nope. I kept thinking like maybe it was like kerosene or something that it couldn't have a scent to it. Because like
look here.
The second he hopped out the car,
it's Gotham. It's Gotham. One thing you're gonna learn in Gotham: mind your damn business. You see what happened when that cop pulled Vic over? He just thought he was just a regular kid, and he seen that money, and Vic had to play the role. He was like, "What money?" And the cop looked at him, was like,
"All right."
That was the most Gotham version of "Don't let me catch you around again, Darky."
He was like, "When your boss get back, make sure you." He didn't say, "Hurry up and get out of here." He said, "When your boss get back, make sure you move that car."
Wow.
Which lines up with the police chief because he's like, I need to make sure we can still operate the way we need to.
I said, we got to shoot. Chief police got bills. We got bills to pay.
Also, have we always been after mushrooms? I thought we were just doing the red pill thing.
Well, the mushrooms was his first operation, and
that's what I was confused about. I'm like, I thought we were just enhancing the drop thing. I didn't know we had a drop.
Because what he was saying was the drops that's passe. That's old stuff. We going on to the new stuff. And that was why he was just like, and there was a section of the city that they weren't concentrated on. And he was like, I'm about to take that over because I'm telling them this is an area they can capitalize on. And they both like, nah, we're good. We're going to keep doing the same old thing. And he was like, all right, bet.
And then
but still the whole thing between the mushrooms, like, y'all got two buckets, and yet he finds what we always knew he was going to wind up in. He's gonna be underground eventually.
He started going through there. I'm like, finally.
I mean, between Last of Us, that's all you really need is 2 buckets.
Yeah. He was
Two
pissed.
buckets.
Went through all of that.
Mhm.
Just to walk out of it with 2. You walked out with
That was
something.
his
You
fault.
walked away with something.
And that was his fault.
Yeah. He walked into an ambush.
But at the same time, he had a backup plan. I mean, the mother didn't realize your son is soaked in something, and he's got a match. And what you gonna do? Try to pat him out with your own hands? Y'all gonna roast together?
That was my thing. I'm like, girl, like, you know what it was? There was no slow-mo effects, and the flame just took its time getting there. I'm like, lady, let go. Stop, drop, and roll. Something.
You have on a coat. Take off the goddamn coat and smother your son. Stop, drop, and roll, motherfucker.
Oh, that boy was done. He was it was coming out his pores.
Exactly, Nicole. She said he pleaded with his eyes. You could see that. You definitely was trying to see that he was trying to say something.
That's why he kept it. I realized that's why he kept the tape on his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Those kids, the kids that are made in Gotham, like her kid, Maroney's kid, was it Falcone's kid?
Yeah,
it's always the sons, and I'm like, y'all just be messing up. Like, y'all ain't from the old world. We don't rock that way. I'm like, you don't listen.
They took everything
to nothing. Like, you had this stuff handed to you? Nah, you gonna get out there and work.
My whole thing is with the getaway bag. It's just like, take my mom somewhere safe. You took her to the slums, my dude. Like, you could have gone to California with your girl, Florida with all the other old retirees. You chose just the Gotham ghettos, just where even the power don't work. And you got to
like an actual disaster zone. Like,
right.
But it's smart.
He took her back home. He took her back to his house.
You gotta watch it back for like fucking Caruso from Everybody Hates Chris running through the FEMA ransack houses. Like, the fact you got Vic's gonna like crash out and stab that dude and like have a panic attack and like slit his arm or something. That'll be how he turns into Zaz or something. Watch.
It's definitely a watch if you haven't seen this show yet. It is one.
Also, I know the car was a throwaway, but when he comes back, them tires are not going to be on it.
No, hell no.
That car
if it's salvageable, because it did blow up.
I mean, no, not the one they blew up. The little
the Volvo.
Oh, the Volvo. Oh, yeah. Because the way he didn't hide it. He didn't hide it. He parked it in between.
The Volvo tires will be stripped away by the end credits. Like,
Wade dude was sitting up there looking around. He's like, go in there, get everything. I'm like, whatever you get, is it any good? It's waterlogged.
But it was smart. But it was smart though. Take them to the one place they're not going to be looking. So
yeah,
makes sense.
So
although it's kind of funny that the whole coming back home and it's like, tell me, y'all know about the tunnels over here. How do you go into a full on life lesson and you're like, oh, I stumbled into some shit. Okay, cool. Well, we can. So I was like, you have got to be the most depressive yet opportunist person I have ever seen on a Gotham landscape. Like, you immediately get depressed at the immediate idea.
Yeah, he was stealing what's his name? Spider. Damn. He was stealing GameStop gift cards. Oh man. Mal says, how do you like your Maronis? Well done with mushrooms.
Stop.
This whole episode was Deadpool.
Golly, bro.
This whole episode was Deadpool when they when Chris had to go. Do you know what they were doing to the budget?
He had to go. No, but really, standout show. If you have not seen it, I suggest you go check that out. Like, you do not have to watch the Batman to know what's going on. This stands on its own.
Yeah, my parents are big Soprano fans. They started with this and then went back to watch Batman. And also, they make very good use of the runtime. Marvel.
They do make very good use of the run, to the point where you're engaged. You're literally engaged for the full hour. You're just like, yo, what is... And Oz, you slippery bastard. You have got Lady Luck in your pocket to come across some of the stuff. Like, dude, you're good with the gift. I can tell you that.
They say he could talk himself out of anything. I say he already talked himself out of what? 3? Which should have been the end of his life. 3 events. Go on 4. So it does.
He already knows Sophia gonna come for his ass.
I'm about to say some of them he didn't talk out of. Some of he got like Vic got him. Like it was.
That last one, Vic saved his ass.
The only one that he really the first one, Vic saved his ass too. You know they planned it.
Yeah, they planned that.
Yeah,
okay.
But
he
technically,
had to get Vic's head earlier in order for that to trigger later on. But yeah.
He got Vic in a spot where he's just like, you either want to leave here and build your life with some dame, or you want to build something for yourself. I'm like, damn, Vic, he kind of gaslit you, my guy.
I'm saying
he gaslit Maroney too, but we're not talking about that.
This episode, the stutter ain't really there no more. He putting hands on people. Vic is curious to see what Vic is like by the end of this show.
Yeah, if he can get past that stuttering problem, he'd be all right.
But that's what I'm saying, where Vic might not make it, because you see he keeps on progressing and and he hasn't really registered that he killed somebody. So it hasn't registered yet, and he's still dealing with the fact of being in the same place where his family got washed out. So either he's gonna have a psychotic break or he's gonna die. That's
what I'm saying. If he has to end up offing the guy he was scared of, and that is his moment, and he just see him take a blade and just, I feel better now.
The moment he was supposed to plant that bag, and got caught by the valets, the way he took off running, I'm like, he's running like a kid that's scared.
First of all, you sent the black kid to the mafia place and to be the token in the that was never gonna go right. You did that to yourself. Right. As far as this actor, though, I want him to get a chance at a big screen shot.
Because we see him in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he did. It's not that I don't want Vic to die. I want him to get a shot at being on the big screen for the Batman too. He's earned it definitely, because that's my mom's favorite character now and actor at the moment.
He's like
that sort of did disappear, except that one moment he was trying to explain to Penguin's mom. So that's about right.
Yeah, like he's in Penguin. He's been in Runaways. He was in an episode of American Horror Stories. So I'm like, I'm seeing this kid in a lot of stuff. I'm like, dude, your break has got to be coming. It got to be. So